my adorable friends, can you keep a secret?
I'm hot for secrets.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 craziest behind-the-scenes stories of filming movie musicals.
If she's done such a grand job doubling for my voice, don't you think she ought to go on doing just that? And nothing else.
How does she know that you love her?
Oh,
He knows the song too?
I don't believe it.
Believe it, baby. It talks.
For this list, we'll be looking at the wildest stories about costume malfunctions, diva moments, and other instances of off-screen drama. If we missed your favorite behind-the-scenes factoid, let us know in the comments. Number 10. The Trouble with Leather Pants, Grease. Other than its catchy songs and groovy dance moves, Grease is well known for its iconic outfits.
You looking good, Riz?
Eat your heart out.
And nothing is more iconic than Sandy's leather pants and jacket number she sports at the film's end.
Sandy?
Tell me about it, stud.
The moment is supposed to represent Sandy's evolution and freedom, but for actress Olivia Newton-John, there was nothing free about it. According to Newton-John, the pants were literally from the 1950s. They were old, stiff, and had a broken zipper, so she physically had to be stitched inside of them. The actress sold off a bunch of her memorabilia in 2019, including the pants. And after hearing this story, we get it. Number 9. The Ultra Clutch Cans, Hairspray.
What gives a girl power and punch? Is it charm? Is it poise? No, it's hairspray.
Ultra Clutch Hairspray. What can it do? It keeps your hair in place, it keeps you looking fresh, it keeps you smelling fresh? That's right, folks. According to the producer's commentary for the 2007 remake of this classic musical, those Ultra Clutch Hairspray cans were actually filled with deodorant. Apparently, it was the only substance that would show up and catch light on camera the way the film's creators needed.
Just take my advice and you might just get the only thing better than hairspray.
Who would have thought the secret to Tracy Turnblad's voluptuous locks was the same thing you put on your armpits?
All the kids are batting up their hair now, hon.
You're no help.
It's ratting, Daddy. And our First Lady, Jacqueline Kennedy, does it.
At least everyone smelled good on set, we guess. Number 8. Blown Away, The Sound of Music. It may seem like a simple thing to run through an Austrian meadow singing The Sound of Music at the top of your lungs, but filming the opening scene of this 1965 masterpiece was no joke.
Were you this much trouble at the Abbey?
Oh, much more, sir.
Not only did the weather not cooperate, apparently they had about 20 minutes of sunshine on the last day of shooting to capture those iconic moments, but Julie Andrews had a hard time staying upright. The filmmakers used a helicopter to capture the aerial shots of Andrews running through the meadows, and every time the chopper got too close, the gust of wind would throw her back into the grass.
And finally, I got so mad that I shook my fist at the pilot and said, make a wider circle around, please. And all I got was, great, I got the shot, keep going, you know.
A not so peaceful shoot for a very lovely song. Number 7. On-set injuries, Moulin Rouge. To be honest, Moulin Rouge seems like it was an absolute blast to make.
Spectacular, spectacular, no words in the vernacular. Can't describe this great event, you'll be done with wonderment.
We could have reserved this spot for the apparently raucous parties the cast used to have. So wild, in fact, that Nicole Kidman and Ewan McGregor have joked about not being able to remember them. But we decided to go with something a little less fun.
Duckling, is everything all right?
Oh, yes. Of course, Harold.
Oh, thank goodness.
Poor Nicole Kidman fractured 2 ribs during the film's dance sequences and tore cartilage in her knee after falling while shooting Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend. She also broke another rib because of the restrictive nature of her costume's corset.
Oh, these silly costumes.
The girl really couldn't catch a break. Or, we guess she caught too many. Number 6. Shooting That's How You Know, Enchanted. 2007's Enchanted was filled with actors who were ready to push it to the limit. James Marsden committed to the himbo Prince bit so hard, he agreed to actually get hit by bicycles.
I've been dreaming.
But as good as that anecdote is, we're going with something a little more radical. The film is full of extraordinary dance sequences, but its most famous, That's How You Know, was filmed over 7 days in Central Park. But those 7 days were spread across 17 days as the filmmakers waited for sunshine.
Send you yellow flowers when the sky is gray. Hey, you'll find a new way to show you a little bit every day.
150 dancers were called in to surround Amy Adams and Patrick Dempsey, and 300 extras were hired to fill out the shot. Everything had to be so tightly choreographed, director Kevin Lima compared it to a military operation. Number 5. Practical effects for Audrey 2, Little Shop of Horrors. Special effects have come a long way in the past few decades, but we've got to hand it to the team behind Little Shop of Horrors. They had to get creative. Believe it or not, no CGI or digital effects were used to create the ferocious plant Audrey 2 in this cult classic.
Does this look inanimate to you, punk? If I can talk and I can move, who's to say I can't do anything I want?
Instead, the crew built 6 puppet versions of the plant and 3 different scales of the flower shop set to play with the audience's perception.
Am I dreaming this?
No, and you ain't in Kansas, neither.
Also, in order to make the largest puppets look like they were moving at normal speed, the frame rate was decreased. Unfortunately for the actors working with the puppet in those scenes, that also meant they had to mouth their lines in slow motion. Talk about commitment.
We're not talking about one hungry plant here. We're talking about world conquest.
And I want to thank you.
Number 4. P.L. Travers hated the film, Mary Poppins. For this entry, we could have gone with the fact that Julie Andrews literally fell from the sky while filming one of the movie's famous flying umbrella sequences. But the behind-the-scenes drama of Mary Poppins is even more riveting. Walt Disney tried for years to convince P.L. Travers, writer of the Mary Poppins books, to let him make the film.
I was perfectly clear when you approached me 20 years ago that she wasn't for sale. And I was clear again when you approached me the following year. And clear again when you approached me every annum for the subsequent 18 years. And quite honestly, I feel corralled.
After she relented and allowed him to, though, she hated it. In particular, she objected to the softening of Mary Poppins' character and the use of original songs and animation.
Responsible is not a word.
We made it up.
Well, unmake it up.
In fact, at the movie's premiere, which she hadn't initially even been invited to, she furiously demanded that Disney remove the animated sequence, but he refused.
Mr. Banks, going to be all right, I promise.
It's just... I can't abide cartoons.
Number 3. Feeling Tipsy, Mamma Mia. We've all heard the rumors. We've all watched the movie countless times for clues. But will we ever know the truth?
I have a secret, and I can't tell anybody else.
A couple of years ago, a video circulated around Twitter of the Mamma Mia cast looking particularly loose on set, and rumors abounded that the cast might have imbibed a little more than one normally would on a job. Luckily, we've got Christine Baranski to set the record straight.
I can see what you want, but you seem pretty young to be searching for that kind of fun.
Baranski said that particular clip came the night after Pierce Brosnan took the actors out to dinner, and they tried Zipuro. Baranski said the drink had a strange side effect the next day, and if you had even a little bit of water, you'd start feeling drunk again. Honestly, sounds kind of like a blast.
You can dance, you can try, having the time of your life.
Number 2. Unhappy Neighbors, West Side Story. Once you start delving into 1961's West Side Story, you'll find a plethora of amazing behind-the-scenes information. The shoots were grueling, with Natalie Wood apparently forced to practice for up to 16 hours at a time.
1 month have I been in this country. Do I ever even touch excitement?
After the musical number Cool was shot, the dancers reportedly burned their knee pads. Gotta let off steam somehow, we guess.
I want to get even. Get cool. I want to bust cool. I want to go cool.
Wood also did this with a list in her dressing room of everyone she hated. But our favorite detail has to be the real-life street gang that kept the cast and crew safe while filming the musical's prologue. That's right, reportedly neighbors grew so frustrated with filming, they threw rocks. So, reinforcements were needed.
You want to kill each other? Kill each other. But you ain't gonna do it at my beat.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Cat School. Cats. Their instructor was a Sphinx cat. No, really.
Sarah, our cat mistress, would come in and say, "It's great, just more cat."
Fire in the Circus. The Greatest Showman. Luckily, everyone made it out alive.
Is everyone out? Is everyone okay? Yeah? The animals! Yeah, we set them free! What else do we do? WD, where's Ann? Where's Ann? Where's Ann? No!
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. 15-Hour Day. Singin' in the Rain. We've all heard about how Gene Kelly managed to make it through the iconic Singin' in the Rain performance with a fever. You may have even heard about the fact that it took 40 takes to get the somersault just right at the end of the famous Good Morning sequence. But today, we wanted to draw attention to the absolutely miserable time poor Debbie Reynolds had while filming.
I'll do it, Don. I'll do it, but I never want to see you again, on or off the screen.
Reynolds had never done anything like the dancing expected of her in the film, and Kelly would repeatedly insult her abilities.
She can't act, she can't sing, and she can't dance. A triple threat. Yeah.
After shooting Good Morning, which took 15 hours, her feet were bleeding. Even worse, guess which take of the dance Kelly chose? If you guessed the very first one, you are right.
Here's one thing I've learned from the movies.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.